Seems like you've experienced a little bit of a bunk on your head. Yeah, just, if you wouldn't mind, just right about there. Yeah. Can you tell me what you were doing out in the woods? You were going for a little bit of a hunt. Yeah. Were you chasing after your prey? Right. Were you looking where you were going? Yeah. A tree branch just smacked you right in the face and you just didn't have enough time to react. Yes. I've heard that story many, many times. It's definitely a common occurrence. Nonetheless, let me just prepare some little remedies here that I can quickly whip up for you. What was that? I do live in a cottage in the middle of the woods, yes, by myself. Well, not by myself. I live with 7 dwarves. Dwarves, yeah, dwarves. They're small coal miners. Yes, give me one moment. What was that? Why would I live with 7 dwarves? Like, because this was like originally their cottage. I don't know, I feel like kicking them out of their cottage feels very rude. It's just kind of impolite, you know? It's kind of like not acknowledging, I don't know, like the fact that they own the place. I help around here though. I like to keep my weight, you know, kind of balanced, where they go off and work and I clean and I cook and I kind of do everything that they need me to do, take care of them and all of that jazz. It's a pleasure, honestly. Now, if you wouldn't mind, I'm going to be putting this torch into your eyes. A torch, yeah. It's modern. So, if you wouldn't mind, I'm going to be placing this torch in your eyes, if that's okay. Okay, I'm just going to see if you might be a little bit dazed, a little bit confused. I'm going to be seeing if there might be any sort of like issues that might have arisen from you having bunked your head so hard. I do notice that there might be just a little bit of a lump, a little bit of a bruise that might have emerged. So I want you to just stay still, take a deep breath in for me. Keep your eyes open for me. Keep your eyes open. Okay. And okay. Can you look down for me, please? Very good. And again, look down for me, please. Very good. Look up for me, please. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Let me just see what I can find in my little box here. I think I have the perfect remedy for you. I have made it myself. It's made out of dough, which I purified, and it's made out of a little bit of honey and vanilla as well. It's going to be a nice little concoction to give you some sustenance. It's going to kind of give you a little bit more energy. Let me just clean it, or rather stir it up a little bit. Okay. Open your mouth for me, please. Like this. I want you to open up your mouth and show me your tongue, please. I'm going to just give you a little bit here. Just a little bit. There we go. Okay. A little bit more. Open your mouth. There we go. Good, 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 good. Just a little bit more. Good, 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 good. Okay. I'm going to put this right back. Do you have a family that you by chance were trying to get back to? So you were hunting by yourself, for yourself? A very self-sustaining man. No. I'm going to see if I can find some more sustenance for you. I have perhaps a little bit of a treat. Okay. I'm going to just get some of these little. I washed my hands, they're clean. They're clean, so I'm just going to grab it. And open your mouth for me, please. Say ah. Right there. It's Turkish delight. Turkish delight. Here, have another one. I think that it might bring up your spirits. Sometimes the best treats when it comes to a bonk in the head is perhaps something sugary and sweet, so that way you can kind of feel better. I'm just going to grab another one. Yeah, it's just to kind of brighten the mood. It's just to kind of get the spirits up, you know. It's a bit of a tragedy when you return home from a long day of coal mining and you don't have any sugary sweets to return home to, let alone a nice ale. It's a bit like demoralizing, and it can definitely yield to a sense of purposelessness, which would be the number one motivator for madness, really. So I'm just going to open your mouth for me, please. I'm just going to put another little Turkish delight in your mouth. There we go. If you want any more, please don't hesitate to ask. I'm going to put this to the side now. Okay. Now I'm going to serve you up a little bit of ale. It's meant to basically, it's kind of like a pain medicine. It's kind of like a way to essentially make you feel better, perhaps. So I'm just going to give you just a little bit of ale very quickly. Give me one moment. I'm just going to serve it up very, very quickly. Little stones, little pebbles inside of the ale, so that way, like it would make it kind of like more textured, I suppose. It would have more like, I don't know, it would have more like of a taste to it. So I want you to just give this a good couple of little sips. Just give this a good couple of little sips. Open your mouth. I'll serve it to you. If you so choose to, you could also drink it by your own hand as well. Would you rather I serve it to you? Okay. I want you to open your mouth, part your lips. I'm going to just give you a little bit. Yep. Do you want some more? Here. Okay, a little bit more. Here. More. No, I don't mind if you end up let's say perhaps not being, or perhaps being in more of pepped up spirits, mostly because when the dwarves arrive, they'll also join you. That's usually their evening habit. It's something that they look forward to. In fact, I'm going to have to prepare their drinks in a little bit of time, so nonetheless, I'm going to just sort of give you a little bit of a auditory treatment. This is just to see if I can kind of like relax the sides of the mind for you. Okay, you tell me if you like it. I made a little wooden creature, a wooden woodland creature, a wooden woodland creature. So here, tell me if you like it. sounds a little bit daunting. Yeah, I agree. Okay. Give me one moment. I'm gonna check your temperature real quick. I'm just going to see if you seem a little bit flushed. You're a little red in the cheeks. Yeah, just a little bit red in the cheeks. I think I'm probably gonna have to check the temperature real quick. Give me one moment. Okay. Stay very still for me. I'm gonna start taking your temperature. Okay. I'm gonna take your temperature real quick. So stay very still for me. Going through. Oh, there's a little bug on the side of your head. Do I have to clean the house a little bit? I can't stand it when bugs infest, or rather invade, the home. I ended up having to spend about a day with the woodland creatures cleaning up the state that the house was in prior to my arrival. The seven dwarves definitely needed a womanly touch in the home. Nonetheless, I'm going to just take your temperature very quickly. I think the dwarves are arriving. Okay. No, I think it was just the ale that might have affected your state. Nonetheless, I'm going to read you a little book of virtues, just to kind of lull you in case you need a little bit of a pick-me-up as well. There's nothing better than having your Turkish delight with ale and then some nice virtuous reminders. That usually does kind of bode well for any sort of bumps on the head or any sort of issues that might arise. Let me see where it's an applicable little passage for you. Okay, I love the little patterns. Perhaps we can do one on hope. Hope sounds pretty good. You could always use a little bit of hope. Or perhaps temperance. It's always nice to have temperance. Would you like hope? Okay, let me read you a little bit of hope here. A little bit of hope. Faith goes up the stairs that love has made and looks out of the windows which hope has opened, by C.H. Spurgeon. Blessed is the man that trusteth in the Lord, and whose hope the Lord is, for he shall be as a tree planted by the waters. Jeremiah 17:7 and 8. And see, I love these tiny little patterns. They're so cute. And also this tiny little pattern as well. It's very cute. Nonetheless, it is good that a man should both hope and quietly wait for the salvation of the Lord. Lamentations 3:26. So, do you want a little bit more ale? I might have to start preparing it for the dwarves, so I don't want to leave you wanting a little more ale. I'll refill your cup real quick. I suppose you might need it just because you did get injured today. And there's enough for the workers as well. Okay. Alright. Would you like me to feed it to you again? Okay. Open your mouth for me. Right there. And do you want a little more? Okay. There you go. Perhaps a little more. Okay. Are you satisfied? Okay. Very nice. Well, in that case, I'm going to go attend to the dwarves, and if you need me, don't hesitate to holler.